Hey guys, welcome back to the Sawmill. Just kidding. That guy's got so many views.
The gels are one guy?
No, that's out of the woods Sawmill. He's like, I don't do that epoxy stuff. To me, this is garbage. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be building a much needed pole barn over our sawmill. Again, today it's been raining, but then it's back to 98 degrees and we've already gone through like 3 t-shirts. Because it's been so hot, we haven't been able to saw as many slabs as we want to, so we're going to build this pole barn to get some structure over top of the sawmill. We actually had these rafters laying out back since we bought the property. So it's gonna work perfect. They're 28 feet long. So we're gonna basically put 4 poles in the ground, put these rafters up on top of that, put some planks across the top, and then add some tin for a roof. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna start cutting these telephone poles into the proper length, and then we're gonna get them put in the ground and set with some concrete so that they're nice and sturdy. Let's go do that.
These are almost 30 feet long. Yeah, that's 26 feet right there. So yeah, we basically just come out and put them where we want them. We put those on top and then center it. So the question is, we need to figure out this dimension. Is that enough space? So 14?
Yeah.
So
Move the thing first.
that's it. That's precise.
It'll work.
Huh?
That'll work.
We'll just basically plunge that to the same depth. And make sure that the 2 poles at the end, at the back, are. Yeah, so that's a little over 13. And that's over the same thing. So basically both of those are, if we put 2 foot in the ground, they'd be 11 foot tall. And then this one should be, I think, 20. This is 22. To clean this end up. So they're little, we can make those 13 and that, these 2 11. And then we'd have a little bit of a picture on the back.
Cut it.
Beautiful. All right, these are the front, this is the back. as you can see, this is an everyday occurrence in Florida. That's why it's hard to get stuff done from July till October. Every day. Every day. What are you doing?
I'm playing YouTube.
Great name. Oh shit. Yep. Ants?
And your other leg.
Let me get my other leg.
Your leg.
All right, so even though it's raining outside and our holes are filling full of water, we got all 4 poles set. We got the holes filled with some concrete. Those 4 poles, along with these 2 metal trusses, we had just laying around on our property. So thank you to the previous property owner, because you're basically building this pole barn for us for free. So we're letting these 4 poles dry. Once the concrete sets and gets nice and firm, we're gonna fill in the holes, pack them down, and then we're gonna go ahead and raise the metal trusses up on top. What we're thinking about doing is cutting like a little trench on top of the poles and setting these metal trusses down inside that trench, and then screwing some bolts through, and then we may even do some more for some bracing. But that's the plan. We're gonna put those trusses up, and then we're gonna put the boards running across as rafters, and then we're gonna use some tin that we also have out here for the roof. All right, so we're gonna let those poles dry, and then we'll be back later to put these trusses up.
I like the way you say setting.
Hey, none for me or one for me?
None for me.
Yeah, I knew it, but I was like, damn, maybe.
I did want to say in there though, you need to say somewhere like, I know what some of you are saying, why wouldn't they just wait till the rain stops? Because it's Florida and it doesn't stop until October 31st. Say that. Because I know some dipshit's going to be like, why are you trying to set those poles in the rain? Because it always rains. That's all it does here. It's good.
All right, guys, so it's day 2 here on the pole barn sawmill build. We've got all of our poles set in the ground, the concrete's hardened, and they're pretty stable. So we're gonna go ahead and put some bracing across so that the 2 poles hold together, and then we're gonna lift the trusses up on top of the poles, running east to west long ways, and then we're gonna secure them down on top of the pole. I'm a little worried about this pole because kinda slightly rotten, but I think it's still sturdy enough to get the job done. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let's see how it goes.
Not the handle thing,
logs aren't the same height.
Pretty close.
We have these 5-inch long, 1/2-inch lag bolts. We're drilling holes through the steel, and then we're gonna put these bolts down in the top of the telephone pole. There's an attachment over there for it. Did you put a washer in? On your side?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Told you it would work. 2.
Huh?
2 will work.
What? See?
What do you mean? That's plenty. You can see that. There's going to be, every 6 inches, there's going to be a thing across there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so this is the dead center. Maybe a little short ladder for this job.
Well, yeah, there you go. It'll move over.
Yep.
Is that gonna work?
Yeah.
We can always bring the other ladder over to this side.
I just want to make sure I get in some solid. Got this now.
So far, we've gotten our boards put across the top of that truss. We need to do the same to this truss. And then we'll be able to start running rafters across to the other truss. Yeah, see, it would be way better on the other side.
It would?
Yeah, because we're over here, the board's sticking way up in the air. What about your side? Is it good?
Oh yeah, it's perfect. I mean, you can't get all 3 screws in it there?
No.
Okay,
It would have
yeah.
to be up higher.
All
But
right,
if it was on the other side,
yeah,
we
we need to put it
could.
on the other side then. Okay.
All right.
pick it up and lay this.
This way.
Reach the other one.
Hey guys, we're back here at the sawmill today working on the pole barn to cover the sawmill. We got a whole bunch of these strong ties to screw onto the top of this so we can secure the rafter boards that run from one truss to the other truss. So we're gonna get started putting all these in. I think Dad's got most of them done on the other side, and then we're gonna get this roof on this pole barn. Let's get started. Alright guys, so we have all of our rafters running across the trusses. We just went to the store and picked up some of these rough cut 1x6s. So we're going to run these east to west now on top of the roof, and that'll lock the whole thing together, and then we'll be able to secure the tin to these. So we're going to go ahead and throw these 1x6s up there now and get them screwed down.
Those are called stringers.
I do what?
Stringers. Elder abuse.
Destroying the tip.
Alright, so what we're doing now, we've got these 1x6s, aka stringers, on the edge, on the front edge of the pole barn and on the back edge of the pole barn. So we just gotta hit every single one of them, secure them all down so it's nice and stable, and that way whenever the hurricane comes, it won't blow away. Good morning guys, welcome to day 3. I think this really is like full day of working on this pole barn for our sawmill. As you can see behind me, we've got almost all the rafters, trusses, and stringers completely done. We have like a couple more boards to go up there, and then we're going to start laying tin. Once that's all done, we'll actually have a complete roof over the sawmill, and we'll be able to saw in the rain and the heat and start being really productive with our slabs. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna start throwing on these other boards, and then we're gonna get that tin screwed down.
I'm never sure that would take like 75 blades. Whoa, did you see that jump back at me?
I think if you do the middle first. Woo! Middle first. What's up guys, welcome back to the Sawmill pole barn build. This should be our last day working on this pole barn, and we've been trying to get this thing finished for 3 weeks now, but We just have crazy work schedules. And today we're gonna throw up these last, I'd say maybe 7 pieces of tin, and then the roof will be completely covered, and then we may work on putting some like siding, some like decorative board and batten siding that we're gonna cut on the sawmill. So it's really overcast outside because Tropical Storm Sally is coming over top of the state of Florida right now. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna throw the tin up on this roof, get that complete, and we'll actually have some cover over our sawmill. Let's go. All right, so what we've been doing is taking these long pieces of tin, cutting them to 16 feet, and just dragging them up there. So you can see above me, we've got the entire sawmill covered with the pole barn. To finalize the project, we're gonna add a couple bracing boards to the trusses, and then we're gonna cut some logs to create some like board and batten, some like super rustic homemade board and batten, and we're gonna put it across the face and across the back. Eventually we'll put some decorative board and batten on the sides, but for today we're just gonna put a decorative face.
Wind's cool.
Tropical Storm Sally moving in with a vengeance. So the goal is we're gonna take a couple of these 4-foot pine logs, we're gonna cut them into some 1/2-inch thick slabs, get those all put up, and then we're gonna cut another one into some 2-inch battens to create the real life pine board and batten. It should turn out pretty cool.
Like 2 or 3 real close to that.
All right, so check this out. All those little pine slabs turned into this. It actually turned out really nice. So now we're gonna go ahead and throw these up there, start stacking them all the way across, and create a nice, beautiful, decorative face on the front of this pole barn. We have the decorative face complete. All these boards came from these free 4-foot pine logs. We just cut them into some 1/2-inch pieces and threw them up there, board and batten style. Turned out awesome. Let me show you what it looks like on the inside. There's an inside view. What would you say to anybody who is thinking about building their own pole barn?
If you live in Florida, I would highly recommend you do it in the winter because it's very hot out. And I would say go for it, especially if you have a industrious young son like I do that can do most of the heavy lifting. But it's well worth it. It'll be here for years to come.
All right, so we have this 12-foot oak up on the sawmill. We're about to cut it into like 1/2-inch, maybe 3/4-inch slabs, and that's what we're gonna use for the back decorations of the pole barn. We're probably gonna cut those slabs into 6-foot sections and then put them all the way down this roof to make decorations like we did on the front. Watch us saw this slab in 10 seconds. Go. Alright, so check this out. These are the 1/2-inch by 12-foot long oak slabs we just cut. We're going to cut them in half to 6-foot long, and then we're going to line the whole back of this like we did on the front. These thin oak slabs look so cool. They're pretty flimsy because they're 12-foot long, but I think when we cut it down to 6 feet, they'll be pretty sturdy. Alright guys, so we've got the Sawmill pole barn completely finished. We're really happy with the way it turned out. We've got the entire sawmill covered, and we've got these really cool decorations on the front. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment box below. I would definitely encourage you to attempt your own pole barn if you have the capabilities. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, we need your help with something. We're trying to figure out if we should snap a string line and cut all these boards level, or should we leave them different levels and the rustic look. So drop your vote in the comments below on whether or not we should cut these boards level or leave them the way they are. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you on the next one.